it's become sort of a point of discussion amongst us as a crew. And so far, I think everybody is healthy and safe, but the real worry is that this energy that we encountered at Pecani might in some way affect us. Now, the thing I will say, and this is a cautionary point for anybody who's watching this, if you encounter an abandoned space, don't just freely go in and start poking around. Number one, there are real physical dangers, which we encountered. There are real diseases, real illnesses, but beyond that, you don't know what you're gonna encounter as far as spiritual energy. And I don't think any of us were prepared for what happened at that home. My hope is that in the future they burn the place down. I really do hope that. I don't think anybody should be spending time in that building. I would steer clear. If you see one, don't go poking around. Physical dangers, but also maybe some very real spiritual dangers if you are not properly protected.
Pecani was an incredible story. I mean, here is an infamous story. It went viral in the news and social media. And so we were invited here. Even the family had said, despite what happens here, they still want to tear down this house, which was a home that they had grown up in, which is now abandoned, where many of them had just a number of experiences and interactions with spirit. Now, being in that home was really intense. Probably one of the most intense experiences that I've ever had on this show. I try not to say too much, but there was a moment where things got very physical, where Jeff, he went into a different state and was experiencing something and then acted out on that. And so that's a big question that has always come up for me, in this work, is how can we best be respectful and safe and ethical, and ensuring that we're not, having something follow us home, because, this family and other people had experienced things from this home just by stepping in it. And then not long after, having people in their family who were getting sick or, having other health concerns happen. So the risk was really high in this space. Yeah, I mean, I'm still walking away questioning ethics and questioning how to go about things in a good way, but I felt like we were able to make a really powerful connection with their nation, the Pecani Nation.
And that brings us down to Pecani. And in Pecani, I think it was really impacted. It really impacted the cast and the crew. I like to think that they're going to burn down that house to begin with, because I did talk with a lot of elders after that. That's sort of my home territory in a way. And yeah, people, he said that he was a kind of a bad spirit or something like that. But the two elders says he was really troubled. His life was a hell. And when he became old enough to have kids and that, he could only live in that hell with his wife then and create that hell. He was asking for help, really. I says, I want to help. And so I think his final course is burn this place down so he can leave.